Baby clings to life after Amazon worker kills pregnant fiance. Another toxic man. This is all current here. This was from 2023. An Amazon worker in Minnesota allegedly shot and deleted his pregnant fiance days before she was due to deliver their baby, and was later born at a hospital and is clinging to life. I need to make sure and see what happened. Perhaps that little baby survives.
Well, Twin Cities family mourning the loss of a mother tonight and praying for the survival of her newborn baby. Police say Kyla O'Neal was killed by the father of their child, who was charged today with murder.
And that baby boy now fighting for his life after being delivered at a hospital. Our Rose Schmidt joins us now. And Rose, you were at a vigil tonight to remember Kyla.
Well, Randy, Kyla's family says it takes a village, and today's vigil proves that she had one. Friends and family taking a moment of silence for Kyla and praying that her baby boy, Messiah, will keep fighting for his life.
Lord, put your arms around them, Lord, Heavenly Father.
Holding balloons that matched her colorful personality, the people who loved Kyla O'Neal most, remembering her for the vibrant and outgoing person she was.
Knowing that we care for her, knowing that we love her, and she would truly be missed by all of us out here.
The 31-year-old was nearly full term with her fourth child, scheduled to be induced this week. But instead, doctors were forced to deliver the baby boy after Kyla was shot and killed in this Amazon warehouse parking lot Sunday night. Lakeville police saying at the hands of her child's father.
Don't make sense and it's senseless for her not to be here. For her not to be here for the birth of her baby.
The newborn's grandmother, Katina, now spends her days by his side at Hennepin County Medical Center, hoping he'll show any sign of brain activity.
I'm rubbing them, kissing them, consoling them, letting them know that we out here fighting, and I want him to continue fighting.
Let him go!
As Kyla's family says goodbye to her in North Minneapolis, they're thinking of her intelligence and work as a CNA, her endless talents.
She loved doing makeup, she loved doing hair.
Made sure her kids was okay.
Yeah, made sure her kids was good.
And most importantly, the love she had for her children, including baby Messiah, whom she was so excited to bring into this world, but never got the chance to meet.
I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay there with them and keep lifting them up in prayer, and ask for anybody else to do the same.
And we're told Kyla had the name Messiah picked out before she died. And in addition to the newborn, she had 3 children, all under the age of 11, now in the care of their grandma.
A newborn baby boy has died just more than a week after his mother was shot and killed. We first told you last week about the death of the baby's mother, Kyla O'Neal. Investigators say his father shot her in the parking lot of an Amazon warehouse in Lakeville. Hospital staff delivered the baby just a few hours later. O'Neal's mother says the baby died last night. The boy's father is now expected to face an additional murder charge.
So allegedly what I had read, someone that knows him, Dante had been cheating on this young lady, on Miss O'Neal. I don't know why she took him to work, or she broke up with him right there on the parking lot. First of all, what is he doing carrying a gun to Amazon? This turkey, this joker was planning on shooting this chick. Okay, so she says she don't want you. You the one messed up, fool. You the one cheated. You the one messed things up. Why are you attacking her? So basically the graveyard of love. If I can't have you, nobody else is going to have you. And you doing it right there on the Amazon parking lot. Crazy. Teen mom was holding her baby son during execution by suspected cartel hitmen. Wow. Okay. Both had been shot in the head while trying to flee the local. Oh shoot, that's some hard stuff right there. Ooh, darn.
Month-old baby. Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau says this was a targeted and calculated crime.
We do want to warn you, the details of this investigation might be shocking for some viewers. Fox 26 reporter Sophia Lesios breaks down the new information released today.
Sheriff Mike Boudreau is calling this a horrific massacre, not only shocking the community, but the entire country.
I've been with the Sheriff's Office for 36 years. And the world that we live in as far as investigating and working for our victims is an ugly world. This is one of the most egregious that I have seen. However, I have seen many very similar to it. What I have not seen is the very apparent murder of a 10-month-old child for no reason.
6 family members, including 3 different generations, shot dead in Goshen, a small farming town in Tulare County. They include a 16-year-old girl and her 10-month-old baby. Detectives believe she ran out of the house carrying the baby, but the shooters chased her down, stood over the 2, and shot them both in the head.
None of this was by accident. It was deliberate, intentional, and horrific.
Boudreau says deputies were on scene within 7 minutes of the first 911 call. And in that time, the shooters were able to kill 6 people and leave the neighborhood before the neighbors saw them.
This was methodical, well planned out, tactical, executed quickly. So from the time of the phone call until we arrived was a very short amount of time. And by then they were long gone.
The sheriff's office is offering a $10,000 reward for any of the information that leads to the capture of any of the people involved in the homicides. The sheriff says it's clear this family was a target. Last week, there was a narcotics search at the home. Now, detectives are not ruling out if this is gang-related, cartel-related, or both.
Most of those crisscross each other many times. But be very clear, I'm not identifying or pointing a finger at any one cartel. I'm not. I'm saying that what took place is very much like what we've seen in the past when it comes to an execution by cartel.
He says there are 3 surviving victims of the shooting who described the terrorizing moments, afraid they'd be next.
He could hear the shots being fired up and down the hallway. He put his feet up against the door and laid flat as he could, hoping no one would come in. He actually describes them rattling the doorknob to see if they could get in, and then they moved on.
Leaving behind a strong message, and deputies now determined to find them.
We're going to look under every rock, whether it's into Mexico or into Canada or across the country. Going in and massacring an entire family goes above and beyond. Is why I continue to focus back on a high-level gang-style execution and or cartel execution, because this is not the normal.
My own little personal spin on this. Why would you put your family in that kind of danger? We see what goes on with these cartels when we watch these movies. We see and I watch. I understand just a little bit of Spanish, but I do sometimes watch the Univision. There's another news, Telemundo. You see how the cartels will shoot up a police station, kidnap reporters, shoot up the news, kidnapping rich people, even kidnapping tourists. So why would someone bring that type of violence to your house, endanger your family, put them in danger? So here it says, I can't wrap my head around what kind of monster would do this, said the baby's great-grandfather, Samuel Pena. I can't understand who can just kill a baby like that. How can someone be a monster and do that? Pretty little baby. They don't care. Cute little fat baby. My heart is broken. I am lost for words. Kyla Pena wrote in a series of heartbreaking posts saying she never got to meet in person her handsome grandson. Samuel Pena, P-I-N-A, said Parraz and her baby had been living with her father's side of the family in Goshen, and her dad's uncle, her dad's cousin, and her grandmother and great-grandmother were also deleted. One of the elderly women had also been shot in the head, seemingly shot in her sleep. Whoa. Whew, Jesus Christ. Manner and swiftness of the attack suggested experienced killers, the sheriff said. I don't know who that man ticked off. He had to, allegedly. He owed somebody some money. He did something with the drugs. He may be insulted, or I don't know, you know, these days people take an insult if you say something about their wife, their kid, or about how they, I don't know, made the gumbo or the tacos. So here, if they are specifically shooting everyone in the head, they know what they are doing. How could this been avoided? Like I said, with the previous story with the Creighton and the height, once these women filed for their orders or divorce, they should have just got out of Dodge. With this story here, this young lady, she probably should have stayed at home with her mom. I don't know if her mom knew what the father activity, what was going on, but in a town with 3,000 people, who expects something like that? That's like a little country rural, one horse town. You don't expect that kind of criminal activity, not on that type of level. So the police got their work cut out for them. I don't want to get political because I want to say prayers go out to this family for peace, protection, and that they catch these people who did it before they do it again. And then how we know they from California, from right here? They maybe came from I don't know, hey, let's keep it real. Maybe they came from Mexico to come way over here to do this. Maybe they came from Honduras or Colombia. I just, the only thing I can say for people, allegedly, you don't mess over people's money. You borrow money from people. You give them a date when you're going to give them their money back. You don't steal from people. Wouldn't have put the 10-month-old baby in this story. I don't think I would have. I'm going to just keep it real because we're seeing so much of this. I don't think I probably would have paid attention to this story. But seeing the 10-month-old baby and the little young lady, the teen girl holding her baby, when I saw it, because I'm reading this for the first time to you guys, I thought she and her baby were the only victims left. No, they deleted her. A little girl holding her little bitty precious baby. I know these men, whoever did it, I know you have kids. I know you got a baby. I know you got a mama. Just kids, babies, that should be hands off. You know, just, they have nothing to do with whatever your beef is with somebody else. Hands off. So again, you guys, lift these people up in prayers. We need peace in this world. We need to be getting on the phone calling our congressmen, our senators, because this violence is just out of control. I mean, it is out of control. Also, you guys, when you're on, yes, because I be on social media and I be looking at the Twitter, I be looking at the Facebook, and it's so weird to me how if the person, like in this story, if the person is this, boy, the people are creative with their comments. They are so creative with the comments. They're so creative with the name calling, the little slick, little slurs. But when it's on the other side, when the person is not this, whether that person be white or Hispanic or Asian, I don't see the slick comments. I'm just keeping it real. I don't see the slick comments. But I do see the other people that looks like me or look like this. They're still saying, you know, condolences, I'm sorry, prayers. No slick comments. No comments about how was you raised, where your mama's at, who your mama is, who your daddy is. It's home training or it's not home training. They all like that. Just get in the brush and just paint it. Everybody, oh, they all like that. So, hey, be careful with the comments because, you know, it can go one way too. The other people or whoever can say, hey, I'm just gonna, they're all, you know, we need, I don't know what, we need this man to come down because this is ridiculous. The police cannot keep up. He can't. She can't. They can't. They can't keep up with this. Again, I'm out, you guys. Stay blessed, healthy, and happy. Thank you.